Quiet morning moving, settling my pace. Soft light on the table, time finds its place. Nothing pulling faster, nothing holding tight. I move a little gently, everything feels right. Curtains breathe the daylight, the room begins to warm. Thoughts arrive without asking, then loosen their form. Shoes beside the doorway, keys upon the shelf. I don't need a signal, I just trust myself. I'm not chasing any moment, I'm not waiting for a sign. The day is already opening at a rhythm that is mine. Quiet morning moving, settling my pace. Soft light on the table, time finds its place. Nothing pulling faster, nothing holding tight. I move a little gently, everything feels right. Coffee cooling slowly, steam across the air. Minutes stretch and soften like they're meant to stay there. Simple sounds around me, footsteps on the floor. Every small beginning feels familiar now. I don't need to rearrange what already feels aligned. Quiet morning moving, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Quiet morning moving, steady and clear. I breathe into the moment, and it brings me here. No list to check, no place to be, no borrowed urgency. I let the hours find their way through the quiet parts of me. If something shifts, I'll move with it. If nothing does, I stay. There's no wrong direction in a gently moving day. Breathing in, breathing out, letting silence shape the sound. Standing still, then stepping on, finding motion in the calm. Quiet morning moving, staying where I am. Not because I'm standing still, but because I can. Quiet morning moving, light across my sight. I move a little gently, everything feels right. Morning settles into day. I keep moving just this way. Steady into the day, finding my own time. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of line. Soft around the edges, clear enough to stay. I move a little gently, steady into the day. Morning sounds are simple, light against the wall. Everything feels possible, Nothing feels too small. Hands around the mug, warmth against my skin. I don't need a reason to slowly settle in. I don't need to run ahead, I don't need to hesitate. Every step is lining up at a comfortable pace. Steady into the day, I'm finding my own time. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of line. Soft around the edges, clear enough to stay. I move a little gently, steady into the day. Shadows stretch and soften, minutes start to flow. I'm not chasing moments, I just let them go. Simple thoughts are passing like clouds that drift away. Nothing asks for answers, nothing needs to stay. I don't try to rearrange what already feels okay. Steady into the day, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Steady into the day, open and unafraid. I move without resistance, and the pace remains. No clock pulling at my side, no weight upon my mind. I let the hours open up in their own design. If something shifts, I follow. If nothing does, I stay. There's a quiet strength in moving at a steady way. Breathing in, breathing out, letting moments settle down. Steady into the day, light across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Steady into the day, calm in every way. I move a little gently, steady into the day. Settling into the flow, I'm right where I should be. Nothing pulling forward, nothing chasing me. Easy in the movement, quiet in my mind. I take the moments as they come, one at a time. Light falls on the floor now, soft and unafraid. The room feels open, like it's gently stayed. Steps begin to follow, a rhythm I can trust. There's no need to hurry, there's no need to rush. I don't need to make it loud, I don't need to rearrange. Everything is moving without asking me to change. Settling into the flow, I'm right where I should be. Between the quiet hours, I loosen my pace. Nothing asking answers, nothing to replace. Edges start to soften, thoughts drift wide. I move without deciding, let the moment guide. Light slides on the surface like it has time to spare. Sounds don't form completely, they linger in the air. The room feels half awake now, breathing in and out. I don't try to hold the feeling, I let it move about. I don't need to understand what's already in my hands. Between the quiet hours, I loosen my pace. Nothing asking answers, nothing to replace. Edges start to soften, thoughts drift wide. I move without deciding, let the moment guide. Coffee left unfinished, pages left unread. Minutes stretch and settle around the things I said. Time isn't pulling forward, it's opening instead. I follow where it widens, not where it's led. I don't need to make it clear. It's already here. Between the quiet hours, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Between the quiet hours, open and aware. I move a little slower and leave the weight there. No direction calling out, no reason to decide. I stay within the stillness where the hours open wide. If something starts to shift, I'll move along the sound. There's nothing I'm escaping, there's nothing to be found. Then in the open space, letting time erase. Between the quiet hours, I'm already on my way. Not fast enough to hurry, not slow enough to stay. Between the quiet hours, this calm is what I choose. I don't need to name the feeling, I just let it move, I just let it move. Back to a steady place, I feel the ground again. Nothing pulling harder, nothing pressing in. Clear within the quiet, gentle in my pace. I move a little calmly. Back to a steady place. Light returns to corners, sounds come into view. The room feels more familiar, everything rings true. Hands begin to settle, breath finds where to stay. I don't need to question what's already okay. I don't need to push the moment, I don't need to rearrange. Every step reminds me why the calm remains. Back to a steady place, I feel the ground again. Nothing pulling harder, steady place. Time feels more consistent, like a line I know. I don't need to hurry, I don't need to slow. Small routines returning softly one by one. There's a comfort in the motion now that it's begun. I let the rhythm guide me without asking it to change. Back to a steady place, calm across my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Back to a steady place, open and aware. I move without resistance, and the calm stays there. No need to shift direction, no reason to decide. I trust the simple movement that brings me back inside. Even when the air feels open and the edges fade away, there's a quiet strength in knowing I can always find this place. Breathing slow, standing clear, letting balance reappear. Back to a steady place, light across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Back to a steady place, steady as it stays. I move a little calmly into the rest of the day. Keeping a gentle rhythm, easy in my stride. Nothing needs attention, nothing slips aside. Soft around the edges, steady through the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Morning settles deeper into simple things, familiar shapes and colors, the quiet comfort brings. I don't search for meaning, I don't force a plan. I let the minutes hold me just the way I am. There's no signal pulling me, no moment I must find. Every step is landing at a pace that feels aligned. Keeping a gentle rhythm, easy in my stride. Nothing needs attention, nothing slips aside. Soft around the edges, steady through the sound. I move a little calmly, keeping a gentle rhythm, open and aware. I move without resistance, and the calm stays there. No sharp turns ahead of me, no reason to adjust. I trust the quiet movement in the ordinary dust. Even when the hours drift without a mark or sign, there's a strength in keeping to a rhythm that is mine. Breathing steady, standing clear, letting balance linger here. Keeping a gentle rhythm, light across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Keeping a gentle rhythm, steady as it goes. I move a little calmly as the morning flows. Letting the hours drift, I don't know the line. Moments pass around me, soft and undefined. Nothing asking movement, nothing pulling tight. I stay within the motion, let it feel right. Light moves all on the surface without a clear design. Sounds appear and disappear like they lost their time. The room feels slightly open, not empty, not complete. I follow what is forming around my quiet feet. I don't need to frame it now, I don't need to choose. There's a comfort in the waiting, in the things I don't pursue. Letting the hours drift, I don't hold the line. Moments pass around me, soft and undefined. Nothing asking movement, nothing pulling tight. I stay within the motion, let it feel right. Coffee left untouched now, pages turn too slow. Thoughts don't land completely, they just come and go. Time feels less directional, more like open space. I don't try to guide it, I just keep my pace. There's no moment I must find, nothing I'm behind. Letting the hours drift, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm settling, but because I rest. Letting the hours drift, open and aware. I move without resistance and stay right there. No clear start, no clear end, just the middle bending in. I don't ask what comes next, I don't try to second guess. If the shape begins to change, I'll adjust and let it be. There's no urgency inside the way the hours move with me. Breathing in the open sound, letting edges soften down. Letting the hours drift, I'm already near. Not chasing any feeling, not holding fear. Letting the hours drift, steady as it goes. I don't need to name the moment, I just let it flow. surfaces, sounds fall into place. The room feels balanced like it knows my pace. Hands begin to move now without a second thought. Everything feels simple, more than what I sought. I don't need to sharpen it, I don't need to blur. Everything is clear enough, just the way things are. Clear in the middle, steady where I stand. Nothing needs attention, nothing out of hand. Soft but well defined, calm without the race. I move a little gently, finding my own pace. Minutes find their order, breath begins to slow. I don't chase a feeling, I just let it go. Nothing feels excessive, nothing fades away. I stay with the motion as it shapes the day. No rise, no sudden fall, just a steady call that keeps me moving on. Clear in the middle, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Clear in the middle, steady as it goes. I move a little gently, and the balance holds. Moving without noise, easy in my head. Nothing pulls me forward, nothing left unsaid. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Small routines returning like they always do. Nothing feels important, nothing feels new. Hands know where to go now, feet know where to land. I don't try to lead it, I just understand. I don't need to fill the space, I let the quiet stay. Moving without noise, easy in my head. Nothing pulls me forward, nothing left unsaid. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Light stays on the edges, shadows drift away. The day keeps opening without needing shape. Nothing asks a question, nothing needs reply. I stay with the rhythm as it passes by. No signal in the air, just movement everywhere. Moving without noise. space between where nothing is tight. Moments lose their edges, shapes feel light. I don't mark the distance, I don't intervene. I stay inside the soft space between. Light doesn't settle, sound doesn't stay. Everything is moving in a quieter way. The room feels unfinished, but open enough. I don't try to name it, I don't call it love. I let the moment breathe without asking me. Soft space between where nothing is tight. Moments lose their edges, shapes feel light. I don't mark the distance, I don't intervene. I stay inside the soft space between. Time feels less direction, no more like open air. Thoughts don't land completely, they just wander there. Nothing needs a meaning, nothing needs a frame. I move without deciding, without calling names. No center, no side, just the drift inside. Soft space between, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm settling, but because I rest. Soft space between, nothing sharp or clean. I don't need to hold it, I just stay between. Back in a gentle line, I feel the ground again. Nothing pressing harder, nothing closing in. Clear along the edges, calm across the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Time finds its direction without asking me. Everything feels steady, like it's meant to be. Steps return to rhythm, breath returns to pace. I don't need to search for a different place. I don't need to change the shape of what already stays. Back in a gentle line, I feel the ground again. Nothing pressing harder, nothing closing in. Clear along the edges, calm across the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Simple thoughts returning, like familiar ground. Nothing feels uncertain, nothing feels unsound. I trust the small direction that keeps me aligned, without drawing attention, without crossing lines. No sudden turn, just a steady return. Back in a gentle line, steady where I stand. gentle line, calm in every way. I move a little gently and continue the day. Staying with the pace, I don't push or pull. Nothing feels excessive, nothing feels dull. Easy in the movement, clear inside the sound. I move a little gently, letting calm surround. The day feels established, like it knows my name. Nothing needs adjusting, nothing needs to change. Hands move in familiar ways, time feels understood. I don't try to hurry, I don't try to slow. I let the rhythm carry me without asking how. Staying with the pace, I don't push or pull. Nothing feels excessive, nothing feels dull. Easy in the movement, clear inside the sound. I move a little gently, letting calm surround. Everything feels open but defined just right. I don't check the distance, I don't mark the day. I stay with the movement as it finds its way. No need to adjust, I move because I trust. Staying with the pace, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Staying with the pace, steady as it goes. I move a little gently as the rhythm flows. Staying on an even line, calm in every step. Nothing pulls me sideways, nothing I must check. Clear without insisting, easy in the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Feels settled now, like it knows the room. Sounds arrive and soften into afternoon. Hands repeat their motion without any strain. I don't push the moment, I let it remain. I don't need to measure, to define. pulls me sideways, nothing I must check, clear without insisting, easy in the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Like a steady ground, nothing feels uncertain, nothing stands out loud. Small routines continue as they always do. There's a comfort in the motion carrying me through. No sharp edges here, to adjust. I trust the steady feeling because I trust. Staying on an even line, steady as it goes. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must know. Staying on the rest of the day. Everything aligns, nothing feels demanding, nothing out of time. Easy in the movement, quiet in the plan. I move a little gently, just the way I am. Light shifts on the surface, almost unobserved. Sounds blend into silence without being heard. I don't follow every thought that comes into view. I stay with what is simple and it carries me through. I don't need to sharpen it, I don't let it fade. Soft focus, steady hands, everything aligns. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of time. Easy in the movement, quiet in the plan. I move a little gently, just the way I am. Moments feel connected without being tight. Everything feels open but defined just right. There's no need to speed it up, no need to slow. I trust the steady pattern that I already know. No signal pulling near, no reason to pretend. I stay within the motion as it it gently bends. Soft focus, steady hands, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Soft focus, steady hands, steady as it stays. I move a little gently through the middle of the day. Working in the calm, everything is clear. Nothing feels distracting, nothing draws me near. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. I move a little gently, letting focus settle down. Time moves without comment, like it knows its role. Hands repeat their pattern without taking hold. Thoughts arrive more slowly and leave the same. I don't try to hold them, I don't call their name. There's no need to break the flow, I just let it go. Working in the calm, everything is clear. Nothing feels distracting, nothing draws me near. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. still close enough. Everything continues without being rough. I don't search for meaning, I don't push for more. I trust the simple motion like I did before. I don't need to raise my voice, I don't need to choose. Holding a quiet pace, nothing feels too much. Easy in the movement, light within the touch. Clear without attention, steady through the day. I move a little gently, letting calm stay. Time feels cooperated, like it's on my side. Nothing feels divided, nothing feels denied. I let the hours carry me without any strain. I stay with what is steady, and it feels the same. No tension to release, just a sense of ease. Holding a quiet pace, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Holding a quiet pace, steady as it stays. I move a little gently into later day. Still moving, still clear, nothing falls apart. Easy in the rhythm, steady at the start, quiet in the motion, open in my way. I move a little gently, carrying the day. The day feels established, like it knows my name. Nothing needs correcting, nothing needs to change. Hands feel confident without being loud. I don't try to lead it, I just move along. I don't need a marker here, I don't need to stop. Still moving, still clear, nothing falls apart. Easy in the rhythm, steady at the start, quiet in the motion. like a steady ground. Everything continues without standing out. I stay with the movement that I understand. Nothing needs improvement, nothing out of hand. No signal at the edge, just a gentle spread. Still moving, still clear, calm across my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Still moving, still clear, steady as it goes. I move a little gently as the daylight slows. Fading into the middle, nothing left to say. Moments blur their edges, gently on their way. I don't mark the distance, I don't try to stay. I let the quiet carry me through the day. Light feels less insistent, sound feels more like air. Everything continues without needing care. The room feels wide and open, but close enough to hold. I don't follow every thought, I let them come and go. I don't need to name it now, I don't need to know. Fading into the middle, nothing left to say. Moments blur their edges, gently on their way. I don't mark the distance, I don't try to stay. I let the quiet carry me through the day. Time feels less directional, more like gentle space. I don't try to guide it, I don't set the pace. Everything feels softer without falling apart. I stay within the movement that's already started. No end in its sight, just the calm inside. Fading into the middle, calm across my chest. Not because I'm settling, but because I rest. Fading into the middle, nothing I must do. I don't hold the moment, I let it move. Finding the same ground trusted line. Everything continues right on time. Hands know the movement, breath knows when to stay. I don't need to question what feels okay. I don't need to shift the frame. I don't need to look around. Finding the same ground, steady where I land. Nothing feels uncertain, nothing out of hand. Clear within the quiet, easy in my pace. I move a little gently, finding the same place. Light feels consistent, sound feels aligned. Nothing asks for answers, nothing presses time. I stay with the motion that I understand. There's comfort in returning to familiar ground. No need to search again. I'm already in. Finding the same ground, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Finding the same ground, steady as it stays. I move a little gently into the end of day. Ending in a steady light, everything aligns. Nothing left unsettled, nothing left behind. Clear within the quiet, easy as it goes. I move a little gently, letting closure show. The day feels complete now, without any sign. Nothing needs explaining, everything feels fine. Hands slow down their motion, breath returns to ease. I don't add a meaning, I just let it be. I don't need a final word, I don't need to close the line. Ending in a steady light, everything aligned. like it found its place. Nothing feels unfinished, nothing needs to change. I stay with the calm as it gently stays. There's no rush to leave, there's no need to wait. No signal to end, just a quiet bend, handing in a steady light, calm across my chest. Not because I'm stopping, but because I rest. Handing in a steady light, steady as it flows. I move a little gently, and the moment quiet morning moving, settling my pace. Soft light on the table, time finds its place. Nothing pulling faster, nothing holding tight. I move a little gently, everything feels right. Curtains breathe the daylight, the room begins to warm. Thoughts arrive without asking, then loosen their form. Shoes beside the doorway, keys upon the shelf. I don't need a signal, I just trust myself. I'm not chasing any moment, I'm not waiting for a sign. The day is already opening at a rhythm that is mine. Quiet morning moving, settling my pace. Soft light on the table, time finds its place. Nothing pulling faster, nothing holding tight. I move a little gently, everything feels right. Coffee cooling slowly, steam across the air. Minutes stretch and soften like they're meant to stay there. Simple sounds around me, footsteps on the floor. Every small beginning feels familiar now. I don't need to rearrange what already feels aligned. Quiet morning moving, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, standing still, then stepping on, finding motion in the calm. Quiet morning moving, staying where I am, not because I'm standing still, but because I can. Quiet morning moving, light across my side, I move a little gently. Everything feels right. Morning settles into day, I keep moving just this way. Steady into the day, finding my own time. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of line. Soft around the edges, clear enough to stay. I move a little gently, steady into the day. Morning sounds are simple, light against the wall. Everything feels possible, nothing feels too small. Hands around the mug, warmth against my skin. I don't need a reason to slowly settle in. I don't need to run ahead, I don't need to hesitate. Every step is lining up at a comfortable pace. Steady into the day, I'm finding my own time. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of line. Soft around the edges, clear enough to stay. I move a little gently, steady into the day. Shadows stretch and soften, minutes start to flow. I'm not chasing moments, I just let them go. Simple thoughts are passing like clouds that drift away. Nothing asks for answers, nothing needs to stay. I don't try to rearrange what already feels okay. Steady into the day, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Steady into the day, open and unafraid. I move without resistance, and the pace remains. No clock pulling at my side, no weight upon my mind. I let the hours open up in their own design. If something shifts, I follow. If nothing does, I stay. There's a quiet strength in moving at a steady way. Breathing in, breathing out, letting moments settle down. Steady into the day, light across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Steady into the day, calm in every way. I move a little gently, Settling into the flow, I'm right where I should be. Nothing pulling forward, nothing chasing me. Easy in the movement, quiet in my mind. I take the moments as they come, one at a time. Light falls on the floor now, soft and unafraid. The room feels open, like it's gently stayed. Steps begin to follow, a rhythm I can trust. There's no need to hurry, there's no need to rush. I don't need to make it loud, I don't need to rearrange. Everything is moving without asking me to change. Settling into the flow, I'm right where I should be. Nothing pulling forward, nothing chasing me. Easy in the movement, quiet in my mind. I take the moments as they come, one at a time. Sounds arrive and fade out like a passing view. Nothing feels important, nothing feels too new. Hands begin to loosen, breath begins to slow. I'm not trying to get there, I'm already close. Every second finds its place in a steady open space. Settling into the flow, calm across my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Settling into the flow, open and aware. I don't push against the day, I move along with care. No markers on the road, no finish line in sight. Just a sense of moving that quietly feels right. If something shifts around me, I'll adjust and go. There's a gentle strength in letting moments flow. Breathing in, breathing out, finding ease inside the sound. Settling into the flow, staying in the now, not asking where I'm going, not asking how. Settling into the flow, steady as it goes. I move a little gently as the morning grows. Between the quiet hours, I loosen my pace. Nothing asking answers, nothing to replace. Edges start to soften, thoughts drift wide. I move without deciding, let the moment guide. Light slides on the surface like it has time to spare. Sounds don't form completely, they linger in the air. The room feels half awake now, breathing in and out. I don't try to hold the feeling, I let it move about. I don't need to understand what's already in my hands. Between the quiet hours, I loosen my pace. to replace. Edges start to soften, thoughts drift wide. I move without deciding, let the moment guide. Coffee left unfinished, pages left unread. Minutes stretch and settle around the things I said. Time isn't pulling forward, it's opening instead. I follow where it widens, not where it's led. I don't need to make it clear. It's already here, between the quiet hours, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Between the quiet hours, open and aware, I move a little slower and leave the weight there. No direction calling out, no reason to decide. I stay within the stillness where the hours open wide. If something starts to shift, I'll move along the sound. There's nothing I'm escaping, there's nothing to be found. Then in the open space, letting time erase. Between the quiet hours, I'm already on my way. Not fast enough to hurry, not slow enough to stay. Between the quiet hours, this calm is what I choose. I don't need to name the feeling, I just let it move, I just let it move. Back to a steady place, I feel the ground again. Nothing pulling harder, nothing pressing in. Clear within the quiet, gentle in my pace. I move a little calmly. Back to a steady place. Returns to corners, sounds come into view. The room feels more familiar, everything rings true. Hands begin to settle, breath finds where to stay. I don't need to question what's already okay. I don't need to push the moment, I don't need to rearrange. Every step reminds me why the calm remains. Back to a steady place, I feel the ground again. Nothing pulling harder, nothing pressing in. Clear within the quiet, gentle in my pace. I move a little calmly. Back to a steady place. Time feels more consistent, like a line I know. I don't need to hurry, I don't need to slow. Small routines returning softly one by one. There's a comfort in the motion now that it's begun. I let the rhythm guide me without asking it to change. Back to a steady place, calm across my chest. decide. I trust the simple movement that brings me back inside. Even when the air feels open and the edges fade away, there's a quiet strength in knowing I can always find this place. Breathing slow, standing clear, letting balance reappear. Back to a steady place, light across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Back to a steady place, steady as it stays. I move a little calmly into the rest of the day. Keeping a gentle rhythm, easy in my stride. Nothing needs attention, nothing slips aside. Soft around the edges, steady through the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Morning settles deeper into simple things, familiar shapes and colors, the quiet comfort brings. I don't search for meaning, I don't force a plan. I let the minutes hold me just the way I am. There's no signal pulling me, no moment I must find. Every step is landing at a pace that feels aligned. Keeping a gentle rhythm, easy in my stride. Nothing needs attention, nothing slips aside. Soft around the edges, steady through the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Small routines unfolding like they always do. Nothing feels demanding, nothing feels too new. Hands move without thinking, breath knows when to slow. I'm not trying to get ahead, I'm just letting it flow. I don't try to change the shape of what's already fine. Keeping a gentle rhythm, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Keeping a gentle rhythm, open and aware. I move without resistance, and the calm stays there. No sharp turns ahead of me, no reason to adjust. I trust the quiet movement in the ordinary dust. Even when the hours drift without a mark or sign, there's a strength in keeping to a rhythm that is mine. around me, soft and undefined. Nothing asking movement, nothing pulling tight. I stay within the motion, let it feel right. Light moves all on the surface without a clear design. Sounds appear and disappear like they lost their time. The room feels slightly open, not empty, not complete. I follow what is forming around my quiet feet. I don't need to frame it now, I don't need to choose. There's a comfort in the waiting, in the things I don't pursue. Letting the hours drift, I don't hold the line. Moments pass around me, soft and undefined. Nothing asking movement, nothing pulling tight. I stay within the motion, let it feel right. Coffee left untouched now, pages turn too slow. Thoughts don't land completely, they just come and go. Time feels less directional, more like open space. I don't try to guide it, I just keep my pace. There's no moment I must find, nothing I'm behind. Letting the hours drift, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm settling, but because I rest. Letting the hours drift, open and aware. I move without resistance and stay right there. No clear start, no clear end, just the middle bending in. I don't ask what comes next, I don't try to second guess. If the shape begins to change, I'll adjust and let it be. There's no urgency inside the way the hours move with me. Breathing in the open sound, letting edges soften down. Letting the hours drift, I'm already near. Not chasing any feeling, not holding fear. Letting the hours drift, steady as it goes. I don't need to name the moment, I just let it flow. Surfaces, sounds fall into place. The room feels balanced like it knows my pace. Hands begin to move now without a second thought. Everything feels simple, more than what I sought. I don't need to sharpen it, I don't need to blur. Everything is clear enough, just the way things are. Clear in the middle, steady where I stand. Nothing needs attention, nothing out of hand. Soft but well defined, calm without the race. I move a little gently, finding my own pace. Find their order, breath begins to slow. I don't chase a feeling, I just let it go. Nothing feels excessive, nothing fades away. I stay with the motion as it shapes the day. No rise, no sudden fall, just a steady call that keeps me moving on. Clear in the middle, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Clear in the middle, steady as it goes. I move a little gently, and the balance holds. Moving without noise, easy in my head. Nothing pulls me forward, nothing left unsaid. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Small routines returning, like they always do. Nothing feels important, nothing feels new. Hands nowhere to go now, feet nowhere to land. I don't try to lead it, I just understand. I don't need to fill the space. I let the quiet stay. Moving without noise, easy in my head. Nothing pulls me forward, nothing left unsaid. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. I move a little calmly, letting time come around. Light stays on the edges, shadows drift away. The day keeps opening without needing shape. Nothing asks a question, nothing needs reply. I stay with the rhythm as it passes by. No signal in the air, just movement everywhere. Moving without noise, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Moving without noise, steady as it flows. I move a little calmly as the morning goes. Soft space between where nothing is tight. Moments lose their edges, shapes feel light. I don't mark the distance, I don't intervene. I stay inside the soft space between. Light doesn't settle, sound doesn't stay. finished, but open enough. I don't try to name it, I don't call it love. I let the moment breathe without asking me. Soft space between where nothing is tight. Moments lose their edges, shapes feel light. I don't mark the distance, I don't intervene. I stay inside the soft space between. Time feels less direction, no more like open air. Thoughts don't land completely, they just wander there. Nothing needs a meaning, nothing needs a frame. I move without deciding, without calling names. No center, no side, just the drift inside. Soft space between, calm inside my chest. Not because I'm settling, but because I rest. Soft space between, nothing sharp or clean. I don't need to hold it, I just stay between. Back in a gentle line, I feel the ground again. Nothing pressing harder, nothing closing in. Clear along the edges, calm across the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Time finds its direction without asking me. Everything feels steady, like it's meant to be. Steps return to rhythm, breath returns to pace. I don't need to search for a different place. I don't need to change the shape of what already stays. Back in a gentle line, I feel the ground again. Nothing pressing harder, nothing closing in. Clear along the edges, calm across the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Simple thoughts returning, like familiar ground. Nothing feels uncertain, nothing feels unsound. I trust the small direction that keeps me aligned, without drawing attention, without crossing lines. No sudden turn, just a steady return. Back in a gentle line, steady where I stand. Nothing pulling forward, nothing out of hand. Back in a gentle line, calm in every way. I move a little gently and continue the day. staying with the pace. I don't push or pull. Nothing feels excessive, nothing feels dull. Easy in the movement, clear inside the sound. I move a little gently, letting calm surround. The day feels established, like it knows my name. Nothing needs adjusting, nothing needs to change. Hands move in familiar ways, time feels understood. I don't try to hurry, I don't try to slow. I let the rhythm carry me without asking how. Staying with the pace, I don't push or pull. Nothing feels excessive, nothing feels dull. Easy in the movement, clear inside the sound. I move a little gently, letting calm surround. Everything feels open but defined just right. I don't check the distance, I don't mark the day. I stay with the movement as it finds its way. No need to adjust, I move because I trust. Staying with the pace, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Staying with the pace, steady as it goes. I move a little gently as the rhythm flows. Staying on an even line, calm in every step. Nothing pulls me sideways, nothing I must check. Clear without insisting, easy in the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. Feels settled now, like it knows the room. Sounds arrive and soften into afternoon. Hands repeat their motion without any strain. I don't push the moment, I let it remain. I don't need to measure, to define. Staying on an even line, calm in every step. Nothing pulls me sideways, nothing I must check. Clear without insisting, easy in the sound. I move a little gently, letting balance come around. everything aligns. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of time. Easy in the movement, quiet in the plan. I move a little gently, just the way I am. Light shifts on the surface, almost unobserved. Sounds blend into silence without being heard. I don't follow every thought that comes into view. I stay with what is simple, and it carries me through. I don't need to sharpen it, I don't let it fade. Soft focus, steady hands, everything aligns. Nothing feels demanding, nothing out of time. Easy in the movement, quiet in the plan. I move a little gently, just the way I am. Moments feel connected without being tight. Everything feels open but defined just right. There's no need to speed it up, no need to slow. I trust the steady pattern that I already know. No signal pulling near, no reason to pretend. I stay within the motion as it gently bends. Soft focus, steady hands, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Soft focus, steady hands, steady as it stays. I move a little gently through the middle of the day. Working in the calm, everything is clear. Nothing feels distracting, nothing draws me near. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. I move a little gently, letting focus settle down. Time moves without comment, like it knows its role. Hands repeat their pattern without taking hold. Thoughts arrive more slowly and leave the same. I don't try to hold them, I don't call their name. There's no need to break the flow, I just let it go. Working in the calm, everything is clear. Nothing feels distracting, nothing draws me near. Quiet in the motion, steady in the sound. is time. I don't mark the minutes, I don't check the pace. I stay with the movement in this steady space. No pause, no sudden change, just a gentle range. Working in the calm across my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Working in the calm, steady as it goes. I move a little gently as the rhythm flows. Holding a quiet pace, nothing feels too much. Easy in the movement, light within the touch. Clear without attention, steady through the day. I move a little gently, letting calm stay. Sounds feel more distant, but still close enough. Everything continues without being rough. I don't search for meaning, I don't push for more. I trust the simple motion, like I did before. I don't need to raise my voice, I don't need to choose. Holding a quiet pace, nothing feels too much. Easy in the movement, light within the touch. Clear without attention, steady through the day. I move a little gently, letting calm stay. Time feels cooperated, like it's on my side. Nothing feels divided, nothing feels denied. I let the hours carry me without any strain. I stay with what is steady, and it feels the same. No tension to release, just a sense of ease. Holding a quiet pace, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, feels established, like it knows my name. Nothing needs correcting, nothing needs to change. Hands feel confident without being loud. I don't try to lead it, I just move along. I don't need a marker here, I don't need to stop. Still moving, still clear, nothing falls apart. Easy in the rhythm, steady at the start, quiet in the motion, open in my way. I move a little gently, carrying the day. Moments feel reliable, like a steady ground. Everything continues without standing out. I stay with the movement that I understand. Nothing needs improvement, nothing out of hand. No signal at the edge, just a gentle spread. Still moving, still clear, calm across my chest. Not because I'm forcing it, but because it rests. Still moving, still clear, steady as it goes. I move a little gently as the daylight slows. Fading into the middle, nothing left to say. Moments blur their edges, gently on their way. I don't mark the distance, I don't try to stay. I let the quiet carry me through the day. Light feels less insistent, sound feels more like air. Everything continues without needing care. The room feels wide and open, but close enough to hold. I don't follow every thought, I let them come and go. I don't need to name it now, I don't need to know. Fading into the middle, nothing left to say. Moments blur their edges, gently on their way. I don't mark the distance, I don't try to stay. I let the quiet carry me through the day. direction, no more like gentle space. I don't try to guide it, I don't set the pace. Everything feels softer without falling apart. I stay within the movement that's already started. No end in its sight, just the calm inside. Fading into the middle, calm across my chest. Not because I'm settling, but because I rest. Fading into the middle, nothing I must do. I don't hold the moment, I let it move. Finding the same ground, steady where I land. Nothing feels uncertain, nothing out of hand. Clear within the quiet, easy in my pace. I move a little gently, finding the same place. Time feels familiar, like a trusted line. Everything continues right on time. Hands know the movement, breath knows when to stay. I don't need to question what feels okay. I don't need to shift the frame. I don't need to look around. Finding the same ground, steady where I land. Nothing feels uncertain, nothing out of hand. Clear within the quiet, easy in my pace. I move a little gently, finding the same place. Light feels consistent, sound feels aligned. Nothing asks for answers, nothing presses time. I stay with the motion that I understand. There's comfort in returning to familiar ground. No need to search again. I'm already in. Finding the same ground, calm across my view. Nothing rushing past me, nothing I must do. Finding the same ground, steady as it stays. I move a little gently into the end of day. Ending in a steady light, everything in lines. Nothing left unsettled, nothing left behind. Clear within the quiet, letting closure show. The day feels complete now, without any sign. Nothing needs explaining, everything feels fine. Hands slow down their motion, breath returns to ease. I don't add a meaning, I just let it be. I don't need a final word, I don't need to close the line. Ending in a steady light, everything aligns. Nothing left unsettled, nothing left behind. Clear within the quiet, easy as it goes. I move a little gently, letting closure show. Time feels well spent, like it found its place. Nothing feels unfinished, nothing needs to change. I stay with the calm as it gently